So, sir, when we talk about shipping, there are four major pillars which are important for shipping. Can we talk about those four major pillars, sir?
When we talk about four major pillars, do you mean four markets in the
Yes,
life
sir.
of the
Four.
ship?
Yes, sir. Four
Yeah.
markets.
So, four markets in the life of the ship would be first one, of course, is the cradle. The idea that the ship is to be purchased or not purchased, ship is to be ordered in the new building. So, the new building market is the first market
That is shipbuilding.
out of the four, shipbuilding. So, you have to look at what's the price of the ship, new building price of the ship, different shipyards. So that's a complete market in itself. So that understanding is required if you are doing that part of shipping, right? So one thing I want to tell your viewers that shipping is very vast. If we think that if I am a new building expert, I can become a second hand vessel expert or a good chartering guy or a good cash buyer or recycling guy, if you would be like a superhuman if you can do it. But you need to choose what your forte is. You need to see what your interest is. So the first market, which is the new building market, there it has got its own expertise you require, the own relationships that you require with the owners. I'm talking as a new building broker. You need to know owners, what their requirements are. You need to know shipyards, what type of ships they produce, what is the order book, right? So all that is important. Then comes is your, as soon as the ship comes out of the shipyard, you have to start making money, right? So that's the revenue. So you have the freight market, the time charter hire or the dollar per ton freight market. So you need to have that expertise, whether you are a charterer or you are someone working in owner's office doing that function, or if you are a ship broker who is doing chartering. Now when we say chartering, which chartering? Like you got so many different segments in the industry. There is bulk chartering, and bulk has got again two. It can be dry bulk, it can be wet bulk, which is your tanker.
So the people out here are getting confused because they do not know anything about chartering. So even before, when we are talking about markets, let's just talk in the most layman language that we can talk, and then maybe gradually in the podcast we'll be discussing
I
that.
agree with you. I agree with you. So you have the new building. So that's the one market. Other market is your chartering market, where you make money. Third one is maybe you want to sell that ship or you want to buy a second-hand ship. So you have a sale and purchase market. And finally, the ship has to be recycled. You have a recycling market.